We are about to watch one of the top 3 movies about arm wrestling to win custody of your child. Now, it's up there, folks. It's a strong contender. The movie that Stallone said, "I wouldn't be in that piece of crap even if you offered me $10 million. And then they said, "How about 12 million?" And then he said, "Yeah, okay." Let's go see him make those faces that are between an orgasm and a good poop, because this is Redeye Reviews. We start in the glamorous world of truck driving. Forget about the bathrooms and the lot lizards and gambling addictions. No, this looks like a lot of fun. I travel the open road. So Lincoln Hawk heads to his son's graduation. His son, Michael, is some preppy rich kid who lives with his grandfather.
The colonel wishes to see me, sir.
Your father wishes to, cadet.
I don't have a father, sir.
And no, he is not being a jerk. He genuinely doesn't believe this man to be his father because this man left to get a pack of cigarettes about 10 years ago and he never came back. But he shows us his ID.
May I see some identification on this man, sir?
And that's all these people need to hand this child off to a man he doesn't remember.
I'd like to say something, sir.
Sure.
This truck is disgusting.
And while on the road to visit his sick mom, Michael starts thinking that maybe getting in a truck with this guy was a bad idea. Also, the many photos of him where this man is not in them doesn't really help his case much either.
Sir, could you pull over, please? I'm feeling sick.
So his dad chases after him. Chases after, but wanted to make sure he grabbed his hat before doing so, because hey, priorities, folks. It's priorities. I get it.
Stop it. Wait.
And he's like, "I'm sorry I wasn't around, but I got lost driving this truck. You see, Google kept rerouting me for like 10 years. So they grab some lunch. While there, a man is like, "Hey, you, me, right now, bub."
I said, you want it?
Are you gonna fight that guy?
No, Mike. No, it's much more serious, sir. Your father is about to arm wrestle this man for no reason. There's just all sorts of sweaty people come to watch. And at one point, our man is about to lose until he remembers how to do the old reverse Norwegian stink-cold grip. And he kicks this man's butt back to arm wrestling school.
You got lucky again, huh, Hawks?
Come on, let's do it now. I feel like kicking some ass.
Sir, you look sick. I don't know, maybe change your shirt and get a drink of water and sit down. We explained that the best things in life are arm wrestling and driving trucks. Driving trucks on the wrong side of the road with a child in our car. Pretty nice. So they pull over under the only street light on the road and they try to go to sleep.
By the way, if your neck gets sore tonight, you can use my shoulder for a pillow.
Oh, yeah. No, thanks. Yeah. Man, no, I would love to lean all the way across this truck cab to sleep on your sweaty shoulder. But first, did you mind turning the lights off? Oh, wait, no, that's right. You can't because it's coming from the only street light on the road. So we wake up. We do some working out, which in the trucker world, I guess, means mid-air arm wrestling and one-arm truck pulls. But we're not done yet. No, we get inside the truck. We keep working out.
You lean forward, and you put a lot of weight in it.
Yeah, can't afford a motel room, but we can afford a custom-built arm wrestling workout machine designed to make you look like that dude from M. Night Shyamalan's Lady in the Water.
No offense, but you're just simply on a different social scale.
So the boy questions our man's intelligence, and then to prove that he is more smarter, he's like, "Huh. Oh, okay, smarty pants. Let's see this drive. Did you drive this truck, huh?" Yeah, he'll put a 12-year-old behind several tons of death machine. But then the boy proceeds to drive that truck.
This is great. I'm really doing it.
Yeah, let's all pretend this is a cute bonding moment and not the boy proving his point. So he sees his son drive the truck and he's like, oh, snap, he's got the stuff. And they run into a restaurant. We find the toughest kid in there and we force them to arm wrestle.
You know you don't have a chance against this kid, you know that.
Yes, he does.
Come on, Mike. Come on, break his arm.
And after he loses, we're like, hey, look at me. We come from a very short line of arm wrestling truck drivers. Okay, there's me. And, well, that's it. That's it. For now. But I want you to be one too. Now get back in there. Well, turn your hat around first, but then get to it.
You got him.
So we call the mom to tell her about all the fun we're having, and she's like, hey, I'm in the hospital where I said I was. It's great, you're having fun. I'm just over here dying and stuff, but please take your time.
Mike!
And outside, these men attempt to abduct our son. Yeah, that's right. They apparently work for the grandpa, which doesn't make this any better because he does not have custody over Mike. So this is abduction, and that's a major no-no.
Sure you okay?
Yeah.
We're all just going to breeze past that? Really? Oh, well, okay. So we get to the hospital. We talk to the doctor, and he's like, you mean that surgery I tried to do drunk earlier? Yeah, that fourth mimosa hit me much harder than I thought.
Your wife died this afternoon in the operating room.
Yeah, Mom is dead. We spent too much time training for pointless things. Now she's dead. That's not even the craziest part, because the boy calls a taxi.
Taxi!
And that taxi actually drives off with him. He's like, hey, a fare is a fare. You know what? I bet that taxi driver probably can't even arm wrestle.
I'd like to talk to Jason Cutler, please.
You're not wanted here.
So we respond by taking our truck and calmly going to pick our son back up. I'm just kidding. He destroys the entire place and demands his son back. And surprisingly, that does not work out. In jail, Mike shows up and he's like, yeah, Dad, I thought about it, but then it dawned on me that your last name is Hawk. And if I go with you, my legal name would be Mike Hawk. Mike Hawk, Dad. I can't be that guy, Dad. Also, you're sweaty, like, all the time. Honestly, you truck drivers need to have a better diet, is what it comes down to. So we're sad, and we do the only logical thing that there is to do. We sign over legal custody of our child to his grandfather. We then drive to Las Vegas. We sell our only source of income, and we sign up for an arm wrestling tournament. But don't worry, folks. We only bet all of our money on ourselves. Yeah, we thought it through. It's going to work out pretty well. Meanwhile, the son, being 12 years old, has surprisingly changed his mind. Yeah, turns out he does want to be with his dad, and he did want mac and cheese for lunch. Seriously, why allow children to make decisions? I don't understand. It's crazy. So he sneaks out. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I thought that jacket was Mike. I thought he hit the ground hard and it did not look good. But he steals a truck, he drives to the airport, and he somehow gets on a plane. So I'm assuming this airport is run by taxi drivers who we all know don't ask questions. And he heads to Las Vegas. Meanwhile, his grandpa catches wind, he heads to Las Vegas. And in Las Vegas, we're just sweating and wrestling and spitting on each other. This one dude breaks his frickin' arm. Ugh, like, for real, that happened. Oh, God. Oh, God, I don't want to look anymore. You can't fake that, folks. You can't. But the semi-finals start. Everybody gets interviewed. They're like, yeah, I want to be the best.
because I wanted to be the best one time in my life.
That person, I don't care who they are, they're my mortal enemy.
And then they get to Hawk, and Hawk's like, hey, I sold my truck, so, need a new one.
I need this truck.
While there, the grandpa shows up, and he's like, hey, you want a truck? Here's a new one. And $500,000. This is the 80s. That's so much money. Leave the boy alone. And he's like, no, I won't. That boy has the gift. I saw him arm wrestle some kid on top of a pinball machine, and I was sure it was going to break. But it didn't. It didn't break. I would never abandon him.
Mr. Cutler is talking to you.
So long story short, we make the finals. Both combatants just severely dehydrated. They're standing in a pool of sweat at the moment.
I don't know, I feel like a truck. I just try to take my hat and I turn it around, and it's like a switch.
Good for you. Yeah. Well, you're a good truck driver. So we start. It's intense. Honestly, if you replace the footage, it kind of sounds like polar bears in heat. I'm right. That's pretty damn close. But we win. The grandpa is like, I may not like him, but damn, do I respect the way he arm wrestled in Vegas that one time. And that is it. The grand old life of being a father-son truck-driving duo is off to endanger the road once again. So, let's head on over to Redeye Reacts. Okay, now I know I'm getting old, but I swear, these soldiers look younger and younger each year.
This thing got up to nearly 100.
There's no need to make any conversation for my sake.
Hey, okay, Lieutenant Wiseass, you mind putting on a seatbelt?
You know, if you're hungry, there's a great place up here for good steak.
Sir, you're going to be a victim of cholesterol poisoning.
It's a nice song.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not angry, but I am disappointed.
Oh, you go straight to hell, sir. Yo, I hate that line.
It's been said that the average mental age for an adult is 15, just 3 years older than I am.
Really? That's surprising. It just seems high. That seems a bit high.
Did any of you boys ever arm wrestle?
Why?
You should take that off. That's not fair. You're gonna show them. You're gonna do it. Over the top. Ready?
I want you to smile.
No.
That's good. And Tyler, I want you to also smile. Okay, now guys, just touch your smiles together. Okay? This is going really well.
You know what I find the most fun? Is that statistically one of these guys probably shit themselves during this event.
I try to take my hat and I turn it around, and it's like a switch.
The car handled really good. I felt like I was on a spaceship. And
that is it. Thank you so much. A huge shout out to the patrons. One of you suggested this movie to me, and I just kind of ran with it because it is crazy. Again, top 3 arm wrestling movie about winning a child in a custody battle. That is really good. If you want the power to do what they do, which is vote on the movies that I review, the Patreon link is down below. I have a Discord, that is also down below, and I have a merch store, and that is also down below. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy. You mean that surgery I tried to do drunk earlier? Yeah, that fourth mimosa hit me much harder than I thought.